Circles. With circles, some basic vocabulary that you need to know. The radius goes from the center of the circle to the outside. Diameter goes all the way across the circle and passes through the center. And circumference is the distance around the circle. We're going to have a strategy that helps us, and it's called really dumb circles. To go from the radius to the diameter, we are going to multiply by 2. And to go from the diameter to the circumference, we are going to multiply by 3 or by pi. Now, if we want to work backwards and go from the circumference to the diameter, we can divide by 3 or divide by pi. And if we want to go from the diameter to the radius, we're going to divide by 2. So here's some formulas that you need to know. Diameter is 2 times the radius. Radius is the diameter divided by 2. Circumference equals 2 times pi times r. Circumference equals pi times diameter, and pi is always circumference divided by diameter. Pi is the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. Let's name some basic parts of a circle. Okay, so on the basic parts of the circle, the center of the circle is always the name of it. So this is circle F. The radius goes from the center of the circle to the outside edge. So we could have FO, we could have FR, and we could have FG. Now remember, order is not important. It could have been OF, RF, and GF. Diameter goes from one side of the circle to the other side. So we can call this GR or RG. Okay, this one you're going to do by yourself. Let's go to the next one. The name of this circle is the center. The center of the circle is G. The radius goes from the center to the outside edge. So we have GA, GO, and GT. Remember, we could have easily called this AG, OG, and TG. The diameter goes from one end to the other, so we can call this TO or OT. You're going to do this one by yourself. The name of the circle is the center of the circle, so this is called circle C. The radius goes from the center to the outside edge, so this is CT. We could have CA and CS. Remember, this could have easily been called TC, AC, and SC. The diameter goes from one edge to the other, so this is SA, but we could have called it AS. Okay, you're going to do this one by yourself. Flip it over to the back side. So if we did our DC tables, for this, go ahead and draw our DC tables for these four. Okay, so this is the radius. It's going to go here. To go from radius to diameter, you multiply by 2. 5 times 2 is 10. So we fill in 5 and 10. This is the diameter because it goes all the way across. So to go from diameter to radius, we are going to divide by 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So we have 6 and 12. You are going to do this one and this one by yourself. Okay, for the second row, do our DC tables. All the way across. Okay, so this is a radius because it goes from the center to the outside. To go from radius to diameter, you multiply by 2. 11 times 2 is 22. So we have 11 and 22. This is a diameter. It goes all the way across. To go from diameter to radius, you have to divide by 2. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So we have 15 and 30. You're going to do these two by yourself. Okay, the last row, draw RDC tables. All the way across. Alright, so 18 is a diameter. To go from diameter to radius, you are going to divide by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9, so you're going to fill in 9 and 18. 1 is the radius. To go from radius to diameter, you're multiplying by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. You're going to do these two by yourself.